Welcome to Allies or Enemies. This time we are talking about Mycelia. Our copy was provided for review, but the thoughts in this video are all our own. Designed by Daneil Greiner, Mycelia is a fairly light game for 1 to 4 players, set in a magical forest filled with anthropomorphic mushrooms who are trying to bring dewdrops to the forest goddess. It is adorable, and it has a super fun wheelie thingy, and we'll talk more about that right after we look at how it plays.
Players start with a deck of 6 cards and a board filled with 20 dewdrops. On your turn, you will draw and play 3 cards, resolving them in any order, as well as possibly spending leaves to buy new cards from the market or to use actions that are under your board. Your goal is to get your dewdrops to the shrine portal on your board. If the shrine is full at the end of your turn, you turn it and place 1 or 2 back on your board. If your board is empty at the end of your turn, you win, and the goddess of dewdrops shines forever upon your forest.
Mycelia is a quick and light game, but it does have a few tricks up its sleeve. First is the array of cards. For your first game, it is suggested that you use just the 40 basic cards, but once you add in the 30 extended game cards, and for most, that will be from the second game, there is an interesting mix of abilities that lets you focus your deck in different ways. You can go with a bunch of leaf cards and activate abilities, including a few new ones, or focus on comboing a few terrains, or either build up or pare down your deck. It is light deck building, but it is legitimate deck building. There are also small tweaks like the asymmetric sides of the boards, the different shrine cards, and the different setups to make for a bit more variability.
The biggest difference at different player counts will be in the market. At 2, you have a pretty good sense of what will be around for your next turn, so you can save your leaves and plan ahead. But at 3 or 4, the market will be a lot less predictable, so a focus plan may be harder to achieve. Also, because this is essentially a race, more players will mean more competition, and you will need to be on your toes as the end can come super fast. There's also a solo mode with a bot player controlled by a stack of tiles that races against you. It's super easy to run and is actually a pretty good opponent. And because it is in essence a timer, you can make the game easier or harder by changing the starting dewdrops, though I always lose by 1 on the normal mode.
The star of the show here is the shrine. It is a super fun little centerpiece that you get to spin and pour out dewdrops from. Its purpose is basically just admin, but it really makes that admin fun. The art is also super adorable, with all the fun mushroom heroes. The leaf coins are great, and the dewdrops are really nice and fun to play with. There are a few small negatives here though, as the cards are a bit thinner than we'd like, and some of the iconography could have used a bit more clarification in the rulebook, though we did get our heads around it all in the end.
I came into this game with a bit of trepidation, both because it was billed as a light game and because I hate mushrooms, like to the point that I regularly lie to waitstaff about imaginary allergies. And while I won't be eating a mushroom anytime soon, this game did have a bit more under its cap than I expected. Mycelia has a solid table presence, plays very fast, and is a nice entry point for people who are interested in deck building. There's a small bit of trickiness in some of the icons that could make it difficult for its lower age ranges, and it may not have the deck building heft that seasoned fans of the genre might be looking for. But for anyone that wants a quick game with a cute theme and a centerpiece that makes you feel like a kid again, this one could easily become a gateway staple. And that is it. Have you played Mycelia? What did you think? And what other mushroom or actually tasty food themed games do you like? Please let us know in the comment. And as always, please do like and subscribe. And hopefully we'll see you all next time for another game.